Alright. It is Golden Sun time once again. Today, we will hopefully actually finish the game. We will continue... One thing I also realized is I don't think I saved right before going up, so there's some amount of distance between these two saves. Looks like it's 4 minutes, which isn't too bad. I'm just thinking like, oh, I'll have to redo some of this. So, because if I want to go back and grind, I'll have to go back to this previous save. It's a fucking good thing I did a previous save. But we will, well, I think what we'll do is we will try this one more time. Just to start things off and see how it goes from there. Yeah, we're all full up. I did want to try one other strategy, because something that I hadn't tried was just doing like 1 summons as opposed to the 3 or 4s that I was doing. I don't know what the damage difference is like. So it might be worth doing that, because I was reading the instruction manual. I found a copy of the instruction manual online, so, like, I don't know. There's some weird stuff just with how Djinns work. Hey, Raw Man. So, like, I think it might be fairly... I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't really understand exactly what the difference is. But also from what I had... Like, I wasn't searching for strats or anything, but... One thing I did see was that apparently there's like a bonus damage based on maximum health that the summons do, as opposed to the just Djinns. So it might be similarly effective to just do single summons based on at least on the second round. I don't know about the first round necessarily, but so I might try that on the second phase, but I don't know if, I don't know. We might still just need to knock out a couple levels. Oh my god, I hate that there is so much dialogue before this, though. And then even after this, going into the next fight. Oh my god. Hey Benki, hey Deceptive. From what is apparently the Hellmouth. Oh yeah, were you getting the were you getting all the orange skies / red skies today? I save after RP shit. I wish I could save after all this dialogue. Guys, orange, you prepared a list of stuff to throw out and go back. I mean, so the fires are in California, right? Or are there fires in Oregon as well? Or / Washington? Because I thought this was all from fucking California, and so it's like... So I can't imagine, like, other than smoke effects, like... Oh, there's fires in Oregon now as well. Oh, okay. I see. So just the entire left coast there is on fire. Got it. It's good stuff. Yeah, probably good to be theoretically prepared then. At least with some, like, clothes and whatever. Emily. Alright. So let's try phase 1. I'm trying to remember what my strat even was. Like, I guess... Because I guess I was doing this. I was I was basically just summoning, and then Mia was just continuously doing Wish Well. Right now, the government has instructed prioritization of human and animal life. Hey, you guy, Kai. How's it going? I guess we'll go with that, and yeah, we'll hit her. Boost our party agility, and I think they will, yeah, they'll attack first, so good. Governor rather than government, I see. Okay, so the Wish Well should get us all topped up nicely here. And now that their agility and ours have been diverged, so to speak, we should be going consistently first here, I think. For a while, at least. I could try... I do want to try just the single summons. I'm going to focus on her first. Just to see, like, relatively how this compares. Oh, I guess I've already got 2 of those out. Oh, fuck it. Let's go for that. And we'll do the... Orange Sky sucks. We'll do this. And then even though we're probably going to go first, we'll do this. So how much... Okay, so that was pretty bad. Venus was pretty... Yeah, okay, so single kind of sucks here at least. But if what I was reading about there being like a % damage kind of multiply or like bonus, then it might be more... Ooh, shit. Might be more effective on the second phase anyway. Okay, so we'll do a sap on her. Throw one of those. Try sealing her synergy. We'll do a Wish Well. Alright, everyone's topped up. Okay, so I mean things are rolling in here in terms of Jin's being ready. I'm gonna wait on doing Vine again, just in case, because we might be able to. They might go back to normal, probably not, but they might go back to normal before next turn. I don't know. Likewise, we'll wait on Squall or whatever that one was. No, not Squall. Whatever the one that boosts our agility. Okay, nothing too spooky. Okay, so her synergy seal is gone. Oops, almost tried to flee. No, still not that. Guess we'll do Vine. Wait, what? Oh, I guess because this doesn't... This just targets everyone equally. There's no, like, primary target. I was like, wait, why are my controls not working? My controls aren't working because there aren't controls there. Again, still not doing that. We'll boost our agility, even though I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 0 boost. Yeah, nothing. You've got a bag packed. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't make it that far. Okay, yeah, too bad I just used the agility one this turn. Although I think that's fine because, yeah, we got everything set there, so we're gonna throw out Sibel. We could still do this for the quad one. He's got everything out though, yeah. Okay, so we'll do that as well. She'll do Wish Well. Pew, pew, pew. $256 and 380, not bad. So this should be effective. Actually, I guess the other one is. Oh no, yeah, okay. This is more effective. Because that did like in the 300s. Okay. So we are going to want to bring her back. We're going to want to have Garrett nut on himself. Hey, Panda. On the right side of my face. I know on this side, which is my left side, but right on the camera, it seems to fluff out more on this side. I don't know why. It's not forked at all. But I don't know. It fluffs out more on this side, just like kind of relatively naturally. But yeah, I don't know. It just likes to go out on that side more. But I can pull this side kind of out to be like that as well. Did you literally mean like this side of my face? Or did you mean the right side of it? I mean, I assume you meant. Yeah. Because I don't know. I definitely don't think it's... Unless I'm confused by mirrors also. I don't remember. One side definitely poofs out more than the other. I think it's my left, but maybe it is my right. I can't remember. Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was nodding all over myself. He is going to... Actually, maybe he won't nut on himself. Maybe he will... Oh, actually... Wait, why does he... Okay, well fine. He'll cast his meteor. Your demon son has calmed down. He will nut on Garrett. I don't know why Garrett didn't... Oh, I guess because he had one more, so he was still casting those things last turn. Casting the Djinn, and then everyone else was doing their summons. Yeah, so that's... Well, I guess that's still pretty effective at level 4. It's about the same as the level 3 of the things that they aren't that particular element of. Yeah. He'll nut all over Garrett, I believe is what I said. Potent Cure. I haven't seen them cure themselves before. That's fun. Not. Fuck that. Alright, well, we'll still sap him. He's just in the midst of all sorts of nonsense. He could just cast, like, Douse on them, I guess. He's got nothing better to do this time. Can't believe it's not Thursday. We'll cast Bluff. Douse is, yeah, just like a water attack. It's just like that, the... Psh. And then we'll wish well. It's horny be gone. Okay, that was fucking worthless, so that was a waste of time entirely. No nut for you. Alright, so we can go back to doing this nonsense. You can start doing that too. Zephyr is the one that boosts agility. Yeah, actually, yeah. I guess this is single target, so yeah, we'll keep focusing the one person there, Minardi. Just trying to focus her down, because, I mean, if we can knock out one of them entirely. Also, she does that attack, which does a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, she's gone. That Death Size, I will note, not Death Scythe. Oh my god, his fucking life is right on the brink. But Death Size does a fuck ton of damage. He's not cursed or anything, so he'll just keep doing these silly things. He must have, like, I don't know, maybe 1,000 health left. I mean, she has a scythe is the thing, so like that's why it seems like a weird translation thing. What webcam am I using? I'm using if you look below the stream, it's a Panasonic Vixia HF700 or something like that into a capture card. But yeah, it's an actual camcorder. He will do Zephyr, and she'll do Wish Well. Fuck. Ooh, oh, this is bad. No, I'm using, what am I using? It's a Pyract Uldra HD 60. Uldra, with a D, not a T. Just like some weird cheap capture card, HDMI capture card I found on Amazon. That, actually works pretty well, all things considered. I'm not putting it through any particular paces with this, because it's a fairly normal, webcam out, or like, fairly standard HDMI output, but yeah, nothing too fancy there. I think the capture card link name is down below the stream as well. Fuck, why am I getting suddenly ass whooped here? Okay. I don't want to kill him when anyone is dead, is the thing here. Wildlife Yeti Cam. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to have to bring people back to life at the start of the next next phase. It's for Sasquatches. Okay, we'll do some PP restoration. I mean, this is vastly easier than the final fight in Octopath. I can tell you that for a fact, because that fight takes about an hour. Oh, and actually, you know what's worse about the Octopath final boss fight? Is that not only is it a 2-phase boss fight, but it is preceded by 8 more boss fights. So, yeah, it's like... That's like a full-on marathon. This is just like... This is a 2-phase boss fight, like, whatever. I haven't beaten it yet, but, like... Oh, I am fairly certain level 65 is probably not good enough. Played as a lot as a kid, and your first is the point. You only beat this boss once. I've gotten past phase 1 2 times yesterday, and then lost to the Fusion Dragon both times after that. But okay, yeah, this point. I figured you meant this point, but yeah. But yeah, I haven't killed the Fusion Dragon yet. We will see how that goes. I think I'm probably gonna have to grind out some levels. That's my assumption, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so yeah, we're well set. I probably want to top Mia up before this guy dies, if we can. Ooh, yeah, so I guess I'll summon this. I'll summon... Ooh, do I... Actually, maybe I don't want to summon these. Maybe I should just have him attack. Because I think he's pretty low, is the thing. I'll attack. I'm going to have him use a Psi Crystal on her. Fuck that Space Jam. Okay, I was hoping for the unleash there, but alas. Okay, you know what? I might actually do the summons. I was thinking, what if I went into the next fight with all these things ready to go? Space Jam is a treasure. I might still not have him use his. He could summon his also. Not like a good treasure, but still treasure. It's like a national treasure. Starring Nick Cage. I think he'll die to this one. I hope. Oh shit, okay. So he had more health left. I guess he did heal himself by 300, and I was focusing a lot of attacks on just Minardi. That was wildly ineffective. God damn it. Alright, I gotta actually, like, hit him with some stuff here. We'll hit him with Briar, I guess. It's not good candy, but in a pit. I like Tootsie Rolls, actually. They're pretty good. They're not top tier or anything, but like, Tootsie Rolls are pretty solid. The small ones are usually a little worse than the, like, full-size bars because they get harder faster. But the small ones are still fine. I'll make do with those. I don't know what a Neko coin is. I mean, yeah, I do enjoy good things that have good flavor, so yes. It's like a chalky type of candy. Weird. I'm gonna have to... Okay, while this stuff is casting, I'm gonna look up what a fucking Neko coin is. Oh, except that I have to still click through. Neko coins. Sounds kinky. Neko wafers. Wait, oh wait. Oh. I like that the first Google image search, though, when I search for Neko coin. Oh yeah, okay, I guess they are Neko wafers. But I like that the first result is a picture of a pack of them. But then, for some reason, the subtitle is Rodent Feces, Gnaws Holes, Discover. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of the term Neko wafers before. I've still never seen them before, but... Okay, yeah, they look like giant rockets, yeah. Yeah, it's just interesting that that was what the what the, like, subtitle was for that page. They're terrible. I will also say that Rockets / American Smarties, I kind of like those. Those are definitely one of those. I would say those are the ones that's like, in a pinch, they're still candy. I'll absolutely eat them in like a big quantity. If you have like, you know, if it's like a Halloween haul and you've got like 20 packs of them and you just fucking chug those things and you have so much sugar in your system. Yeah, they're not... They do actually have a little bit of flavor. If you like actually match all the matching colors, I don't know if there's actually different flavors, but I swear if you match all the colors and eat like 10 of a given color at once, there's some flavor there, a little bit. What was I going... okay, I guess... Oh, right, fuck it. Fuck this guy. There are definitely different... It's been a while since I've had rockets, in case... Different textures? I don't know if that's true. I feel like that's... unlikely, but... Fuck, I really hope I don't kill him. Okay. I really hope I don't kill him. Okay. More I mean, I guess that might be like whatever coloring or whatever has some minor impact on the like binding agent to the chalk. Maybe. Why the fuck is he not dead yet? Okay, I definitely don't have a tier list for fucking rockets. Like, goddamn. Fuck. Not it. No, you're right. I'm not. You're right. Okay, good. Didn't hit Garrett. Wow, 3 damage. Fucking nailed it there. Yeah, I got a nut all over himself there. Your trash candy that you like. I mean, the thing is, they're basically just pure sugar, so like... Sadly, they're talking about American Smarties, Binky, which I think are also rockets in the UK / Ireland. They're just like powdered pellets, or like solid pellets of sugar. Like little cylinders, or discs rather. Pucks, call them pucks. Kind of with it. They all, in fact, what they look like is the indented buttons on a Super Nintendo controller. That's exactly what they look like. I swear they're actually the same size too. Tangle foes to drop agility. Boost our own agility. Wish well. This fight has gone on way fucking longer than I anticipated it happening. Yeah. Chocolate Smarties are fucking great. And we have them here too, and that's what Smarties are. Here they're called rockets. And they're like... Wait, do you have O. Henry? You have O. Henry in the US, right? For a second I'm having some thing where I imagine seeing that O. Henry is a Canada-only thing. Because O. Henry and rockets are like the baseline cheap-ass Halloween candy. It's like, O. Henry's okay. But like, you're gonna get a fuck ton of rockets, you're gonna get a fuck ton of O. Henry. Okay, you have O. Henry. O. Henry's like, okay. But like, I'm never looking for O. Henry. But it's one of those Halloween candies that you always, here at least, you get like, you get a lot of them because it's like whatever in the cheapest pack. And like, they're totally fine because I mean, it's just like chocolate coated. It's peanuts, caramel, I guess. Is that what it is? And then coated in chocolate. I mean, O. Henry's pretty sweet as well. But yeah, I'm realizing here we're at 8:30 almost. I basically went right into this fight, so like we're at half an hour on this fight somehow. Probably because I've been talking about fucking whatever, but like... Okay, we fucking killed him finally. Garrett's now level 29. Hershey's owns the Halloween market in the US. I guess, is O. Henry Nestle? Or is O. Henry its own? Oh, I don't know. Yes, O. Henry is definitely a stick-to-your-teeth candy. Alright, so these fuckers are gonna do their bullshit. After, like, 10 years of dialogue here, he just fucking chucks the thing into the hole there. Like, I love that there's even, like, a rim around the edge, like an angled rim, so, like, you don't even need to make a particularly great shot to get that thing in there. Still buy all those full-size candy bars and just eat them all? Yes, it does. I last time I was in the grocery store, which was a while ago now, because I have desperately needed to go grocery shopping for a while, but I haven't gone because I just haven't wanted to. I did see you can't eat a full-size candy bar and still live. I did see the Halloween candy was in stores now somehow. It seems early to me, but like I guess it's not. It's just because this year is fucked up, but like. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to buy a box of Halloween candy. Because maybe Halloween won't be canceled. I better buy now just in case. The question is, do I still decorate my house? Just buy fun-sized Kit Kats. Alright, we got boss fight time. I probably will still decorate, because I mean, that's still fun and whatever. But then it's just gonna suck, like, on Halloween and whatever. If it isn't, like, explicitly outright told, do not go door to door. I bet they won't. Used to hate Kit Kats, but now they're old. Yeah, that's the thing. Is yeah, Kit Kats are pretty solid because like they got the sweetness, but they're not like wildly sweet. They're chocolatey, but like they're pretty light. Yeah, decorate for the fun. Yeah. Hey, Hunt. All right, let's actually start attacking this guy. Oh, do we have everything ready to go? Okay, fuck it. Let's fuck this guy up. Let's penetrate his defenses. His shit's all on cooldown. So he... Oh, actually, what he should do is bind right away, and then we do a wish well. Okay, that's just on Garrett. Okay, that didn't work. So interesting, I can seal him with the Jinn, but not with bind. $590 damage. Last year, which was my first year in this house, holy shit, there were so many kids. Yes, the twins merge into this dragon. I don't think they're actually twins, but the two people merge into this dragon. They get their asses whooped, and then they're like, aha, that isn't even our final form. And they merge with, like, raw power. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was gonna try just doing, like... Oh, wait, hold on. I fucked up because I was not... I was gonna try just doing these lesser ones just to see if that helped in any way. Let's try and seal a synergy. We'll wish well. Fucking dead. Yeah, you'd think, like, apartments would be a fucking sick place to go trick-or-treating, like, if it was a thing. Because, like, proximity, door to door, so goddamn close. Maximum, like, efficiency there. You don't have to go anywhere to hit so many places. Yeah, but if you lived in the apartment, you could just fucking go through. Plus, I mean, like, if people were actually participating, they could be let in for Halloween. $248 is not bad, especially considering that was a fire elemental thing. Ooh, Garrett's getting hit with the one shot. 2 kids on the whole island. Decorates and gives them a ton of candy. Alright, he's got a... I'm gonna just be careful and have him nut on himself. Ivan... I wish we had the agility boost here. I know, I'm talking hypothetically, Emily. If it was a thing, it would be the optimal location for trick-or-treating. Actually, I'm gonna have... yeah, he'll nut on himself, just 200. I'll have Ivan nut on him as well. This is gonna kill Garrett. I mean, old people are usually pretty good, but, like, if you can get more houses in less space, if you can get to more doors in less time, your odds are going up. So yeah, I wanted to try just, like, single shotting here. See if that... I believe this is the final boss, yeah. Given that it's a second phase of a boss fight here. 179 from just a single thing is not bad. I'll drop his agility. Wait, does he have... No, he doesn't have any out right now. Oh, wait, actually, maybe... no, I do want to actually drop his agility anyway. So I'll do that. I don't think we'll be able to actually get him diluted, so... Let's do this one. Do Zephyr to boost our own agility. Fucking outer space. Garrett should be fine, unless he does this twice in a row. Ooh. Because I guess the other bonus to not removing as many Jinn is that we don't lose as many stats. Because every Jinn that we have equipped... Ah, fuck. Every Jinn that we have equipped boosts our stats. So, by not removing as many, we're also theoretically going to be a little more buff. Ah, motherfucker, he used it twice. Everyone else is basically full health, but fucking Aster being dead is not great. But that's a little bit better than, like, Mia being dead. He has Water of Life. I'm just gonna do this. I want to check to see. I think. Well, yeah, no. Mia has Waters of Life, but I don't want her to use it. $185. Because I need her to be healing. Fucking outer space again. Like, goddamn. Luckily, I can skip the first part of that animation I've discovered. Man. Oh, okay. Ivan's dead now. Fuck. Hmm. Okay. It's not so bad, actually, here. If I'm not unequipping as many Jins, I'm not getting my ass kicked as much. I'm still getting hit pretty hard here, but I think this is actually working better. Oh, actually, I should have him summon his Mars then. I'll have him hit Astro with a nut just to be safe. Oh shit, Mia needs PP soon. Also, I think I probably got pretty close to killing him on my first try yesterday. Because, like, that fight went on for a long time. I must have done a couple thousand damage to him. I don't know how much health he has, but, like, none of the bosses or anything have had that much health, including ourselves. So, like, I can't imagine he has, like, over 10,000. So I figure we were probably pretty close. Yeah, how much health does he have? $5,000? Oh yeah, I got it. I must have been so close then. Oh shit, yeah, because I had hit him with like level 4 things a lot of times, and those were doing 5 to 700-ish damage. So he must have been. I bet he was under 1,000. This is gonna take longer, I think, but it seems a little more reliable. It's too bad he reset all my stuff right after I did the agility thing, but whatever. Oh wait, actually I'll have Ivan give a Psi Crystal to Mia. Fucking outer space. So that did about 200. So we've probably done over 1,000 damage to him now. I hope. Yeah, we must have done over 1,000 damage at this point. Maybe closer to 2,000 even. Should do Sap rather than Vine, just because I think that'll get his health back, obviously. That's not going to do anything particularly. He can do Jupiter. He can do Wish Well. 180. Okay. Everyone's topped up again. Yeah, that one's not particularly effective. Okay, outer space sucks shit. I hate this attack. Man, but it's not killing Ivan. It is bringing him basically down to no health, but it is not killing him. Gonna have him nut on himself, and then she can wish well. Okay, so that's just restoring everyone to normal, which is fine, because we actually didn't have any modifiers on us right then. Yeah, so his is doing about 200. Ivan's doing a little lower than that, like 150-ish. I think on these ones. Yeah, roughly. So yeah, I think this is working. Definitely a lot slower, but I think it's working. Can boost our agility. It also means that we're able to reuse the agility one a lot faster. Double outer space is rough, but like that's uncommon, and I think I was like 75, and I barely made it for Galdera. But I don't think the levels change things too much, honestly, because you're gonna have 9,099 health always if you're doing it right. It's strategy mostly, I would say. More so than pure levels. Jupiter. Wish well. So like you might be able to with level 70. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess because he's slowed and we are fastened. 50 elixirs. Okay, here comes outer space. One thing that's interesting is when he's moving at like normalish speed, I believe he does one attack before us and one attack after us, which means the double outer space isn't as bad because we can heal in between. But I don't know. Do a sap. Do this just for fun. He will nut on himself. She will wish well. She's not quite full health there, but that's fine. Okay, Drain Fang means that he's not doing double outer space. And that means he's not doing outer space at all this round, which is good. Yeah, I mean, even if you have the strategy right, it might take a couple tries, is the thing. Because, like, he can just do a lot of damage. And just, like, a lot of things all simultaneously. Let's boost our agility. Do the wish well. Okay, our agility's going up. Hit him with the Venus. So if we're doing roughly 400 damage a turn, it's a little bit less on the, well, I guess it's, yeah, let's just say roughly 400. Then it'd be like 12 turns. And we're probably, what, like 8 in now? So we probably got him past halfway. Maybe like 2/3 of the way. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That fight is where you use all of your elixirs, exactly. I burned through so much. I burned through, like, everything that I had. Going in with all your items and stuff prepared is definitely good, because I was out of healing items, if I remember correctly, when I beat that. It was in fact, everyone was dead, I had no more healing items, and just, like, fucking YOLO with one of those elemental stone things that you can throw. It did the trick. And like 10 health or something. Like, it was stupid how close that fight was. Let's try Sealing of Synergy, I guess. Ooh. Oh, we're cursed and poisoned. Fuck. Did like almost 100 damage just from status effect. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be rough. Question is, does Astra survive? Yes. Ivan doesn't. That's fine. He might survive doing a revive. Maybe. He's gonna not on himself, I guess. Okay, he survived that. We get a wish well. We're out of the shit heap for the moment. That's rough. But it's not as bad now. Okay, Ivan's gonna die again, but it's fine. So he needs to revive Ivan. No, he doesn't have anything there. Actually, I'm gonna nut on Astro. She's gonna wish well. Okay, everyone's like full here. So that's good. Okay, that's just a regular attack. And this does a lot of damage, but it shouldn't kill anyone. He's gonna have to nut on himself just to be 100% certain here. He will do this. Ivan can summon Jupiter. She can do Wish Well. He's just gonna die suddenly at some point here. Like, it's gonna be a surprise when it happens. It's gonna be like, oh, okay. Fuck, that sucks. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's a kill on him. That's annoying. Garrett, I think... Yeah, Garrett still has a Water of Life. He doesn't have any of those things. That sucks. Okay, he will summon Zephyr to get our agility up. Do a Wish Well. So Garrett's gonna need to give me a Psi Crystal or whatever next turn. Okay. Let's do Vine. Let's do a Psi Crystal on her. Do Jupiter. And a Wish Well. Fuck. That's gonna kill that might not kill Astro. Okay, that's good. He's gonna nut on himself. Garrett can do Mars. He will nut on himself. She will do Wish Well. We fucking did it. Holy shit. Like I said, it was going to be a surprise when it happened. Slow and steady wins the race, not just going all out on the big stuff. That's funny, because like the other attacks, though, they were like if I charged it up with like 3 or 4, it was like 500 to 750-ish damage. These ones were like just little tickles at like 200-ish. And it just did the trick. It just took a... Well, honestly, it didn't take that long. It took me an hour to get through that fight, basically. And yeah, this was actually my first try, I think. I didn't die. How did we lose? We are superior in every way, but still, we were defeated. Yeah, they fell into the lighthouse. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. We did it! We won! We beat them, but have we really won? No. All our efforts were for naught. What are you talking about? We did everything we could. Sure, we couldn't save the Venus Lighthouse, but... we beat them. They're gone. You saw them fall down into the pit. So we don't have to worry about any more beacons being lit. But Felix is gone, and he's taking Sheba. So yeah, it was one of those bosses you just had to sleep on him. What's with you guys? Astro, what are you looking at? Felix! Did you finish them? No one knew their power better than I did. If you destroyed them, then I'm no match for you now, Astro. I must go. You'd be curious about what the yes response was. I mean, I'm sure it would have been like one line and then exactly... It would have been Ivan saying like, no, that's not, what about Felix or something, right? Like, you know, it would have been one line different and then back to the same shit. Come, Sheba. Wait, Felix. Why do you run from us? They fell into the lighthouse. It's all over. Poor fools. If you think it's over, you're sadly mistaken. If you plan to light the other beacons, you'll still need... the elemental stars? We have them. They're gone, Felix. You don't have to light the beacons anymore. Yes, I do. If I don't light the beacons, what will happen? It's no use talking about it. Just wait and see. If you won't release Sheba, we'll have to take her back. Kaboom! Oh, the fucking tower just split in half here. The lighthouse! Astro, they're too far away. We can't reach Felix. That's not all. There's light coming from down below. Oh, why did I turned on my fucking stream controller thing as though the stream was going to end, like, right now. There's going to be, like, 45 minutes of more dialogue and credits here. No, Sheba! Hold on, Sheba. Take my hand. I can't. You must try. If you don't, you'll fall. Look down. The foundations of the lighthouse are crumbling. What kind of a shitty lighthouse falls apart when it's lit? Why is this happening? Is it to protect Venus Lighthouse? It's probably because 2 fucking corpses just fell into the reactor. I'm slipping. I can't hold on any longer. No, don't let go. You can't. You'll Use the magic. Goodbye. Yeah, just fucking use the, like, lift magic or whatever. Lift psychic ability. Goodbye, Felix, and thank you. Stands up in his little booty shorts there and... Sheba! No, I won't let you die! Sheba fell after that last tremor. Felix didn't dive into the sea after it, did he? Oh, this didn't look like it was that close to the water. Can't believe he did that from so high up. You idiot, Felix. I can't believe he said he'd light the other beacons. Yeah, now he's dead. Now the problems are over. We would have had to fight him if this hadn't happened. But he sacrificed himself to save Sheba. He's not like Saturos. I'm at a loss, Astro. We have to decide what to do next. What to do? What can we do? What about Jenna and the others at Itajima? Itajima. Where the fuck was Itajima? I don't remember anymore. Was that one of the town? No, because Jenna was... Wasn't Jenna... Jenna was the girl from the start of the game, right? And she went with Kraden and Co there. Where the fuck was Itajima? Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jenna. Astro, listen up. We've got to find Jenna. Look at that. Astro has finally come back to his senses. Shouldn't we go find Jenna and the others right away? Nah. After all this, you don't have the guts to tell Jenna about Felix? If you don't tell her what happened to Felix, then who will? You're gonna have to find a way to console Jenna. Remember, not... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I think we might have gone to Itajima? Was that the town that was cursed? By the trees? What's the matter, Garrett? I was just thinking, how the heck are we supposed to get down? Let me see if I can just Google come on. Google, Itajima Golden Sun, because otherwise it seemed like it had other possible results. Itajima is a peninsula initially located at the eastern region of the continent of Gondwan. Yeah, I don't think we ever went to Itajima. You don't even remember why we're on this quest. Specifically, an area only accessible passing through a cave connected to the gate in Suhala Range. Oh, so Itajima was where the boat was. The Lemurian ship. Okay, so we went to Itajima, but why? Oh, I guess because they said they were there. How do we know they were there? How the heck are we supposed to get down? It sure is something, but you think the speed command has been very distracting for you. Yeah, good point. This is going to make leaving very difficult. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, like, conceptually, by the end of the game here, like, that fight in particular was actually a good example of where this combat system comes into its finest. Like, that was a pretty good fight where it's like you had to actually understand, to some extent, how Jinns worked. And that, maybe if I was higher level, I wouldn't have to. But, like, you know, there was some strategy required there in the combat. The combat was good. I will say that. The story, man, it was... Well, actually, I mean, the story itself, as a concept, it's back to normal. Yeah, so the fucking lighthouse just put itself back together. The story itself was acceptable. It was a perfectly serviceable story. But it was fucked by the quality of the writing / the quality and quantity of the writing. There was too much bad writing, and that really hampered the game for me as an adult playing this game. As a kid, I may not have noticed that. Like, this is my first time playing it, but if I was to have been a kid playing this for the first time, I probably wouldn't have noticed that so much or been as picky about it, maybe. and that probably wouldn't have bugged me as much. But as an adult, the dialogue is really frustrating. That was odd. What's going on around here? I don't think we'll ever know. At least now we can go search for Jenna and the others. Alright, let's go, Astra. It's time to find Jenna. But yeah, so that's like my biggest complaint. I think conceptually this game was fine, but despite a long and tiring search, Jenna was nowhere to be found. What? This just pops up as like a fucking just text on screen. How did the search for Sheba turn out? Yeah, did we not find her pasted on the ground at the base of the lighthouse? I guess not, if there's a search for her. We were unable to find any sign of her. Not even a single splatter on the ground. We played a game like this after the excellence of Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was exceptionally good. But yeah, I mean, this game was fine. The seas are too rough to search. Yeah, the other dude splattered on top of her, exactly. Just like a mix of blood and bones and just skin fragments. Just like splayed out across a 20-foot radius. And there's no sign of her on land. Yeah, no big red splats. Toby is responsible for Sheba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel at your loss, Farron. Yeah, fucking Toby occupied this town. And this is still not being addressed particularly. Like, all we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? The same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse and the ship. Apparently everything at Itajima, including the ship, was swept away. So Itajima itself is washed out to sea? Why do I even get... Okay, so what the fuck? Why do I get a dialogue option here? I didn't go there. This was literally... incredible. Then the cave 2 has been flooded? Wait, what? That didn't seem to even align with the fact that I said no. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Itajima. We've decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Astro? Again, why was I given like an option there? You need not worry about Sheba. Why? Like, there wasn't even a response to this yes or no. We'll find Sheba without fail. Sheba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Be a team player. I'm trying to be as contrarian as possible here. And in fact, I did in fact get a game over early on for being contrarian, but who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell? Can you really call that a miracle? Do you think it was just good luck? Let's call it mere coincidence for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. So you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I'm sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? An adept? What is that? Well, it's someone with abilities like theirs. Astra, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. No matter how many times I explain that to Farron, he doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. That's right. I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. What? We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost at sea. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care, and farewell. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. Oh, I'm back in control? Please wait for me outside Farron's house. I wish to speak to you. Farron says knowing your power, Sheba's alive without a doubt, but I can't be as sure as Farron until I see her, so we're not in like a cutscene here. You're leaving after all, aren't you? You're welcome in Lalavero anytime. They say the lighthouse crumbled down. That's as it should be. Yeah, this game is just kind of lingering here. Where are you going, Astro? Idom asked us to wait. Did you forget? No. I know we need to leave, but we should hear what Idom has to say. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. Thank you for waiting for me. As you no doubt have guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria. Yes, the island of the ancients, far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Wait, what? Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. That's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Babby you would. What? This is written so weirdly. Like, why is he regaling us with this tale of the things that we did? Yes, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remembered how Babby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I'm not sure, but I'm beginning to think that may be Lemuria. If it is, then Babby's life could be saved? Yes. Why do we care about Babby? Babby did literally nothing for us here. And I guess we have no choice but to go. No, we have a fucking choice. You swore an oath. It's meaningless unless you go immediately. But we have to find Jenna first. How is Babby formed? I don't even give a shit how Babby is formed. I wish Babby wasn't formed here. Yeah, many places have mist. That's the other reason I wanted to see. That's the other reason I wanted to see you. To give you this. Takes out the black orb. Oh, isn't that? You'll need it to sail Babby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Itajima was Babby's. Oh, I see. His ship is here in Lalavero. So the ship at the peninsula was Saturos' ship. Perhaps. We have no way of finding that out now. Ah, so that's why it didn't work. Yes, they're gone. But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. Also, how did we not know that the ship was here? It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Babby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. We promised Babby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. Okay, so that's our prize for having gone to Venus Lighthouse? Babby Lighthouse? I don't the whatever for helping Babby. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You'll know it when you see it. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria. Right on, Astro. We finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It's time to depart. Okay. Is there anything else here? Sheba jumped into the ocean from atop the lighthouse? Unbelievable. You're leaving Lalavero? You don't know where you're headed, but wherever it is, you will do fine. Guessing the ship is called Babby's ship. So Babby is a guy that we encountered, and so it's his ship, so it's Babby's ship. I saw the beacon of Venus Lighthouse light up. It was one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. Can't believe you escaped Venus Lighthouse. What? The tunnel under the lighthouse is not flooded? So that's how you came back, huh? Where could Chiba be now? I'm so worried. No trespassing. Danger beyond this point. I like that they just block that off. Can we go? I have very bad news for you all. Oh, I saved, didn't I? Because I am actually legitimately stuck here. Like, why is this possible? How can you get stuck here? Why can this kid not move? I'm fairly certain I saved. I'm like 99% certain I saved. Okay, I saved. I was not kidding. I was actually legitimately stuck there. Blah blah blah, I don't give a shit item. Just like, give me the orb and then, you know what, I'm just gonna leave town. I don't give a shit. Oh, actually, I want to go stay at the inn. We don't have to do too much. We just have to get through this fucking dialogue again. We gotta see the credits. For all I know, there's more story after this still. Oh my god. I really wish there was a better option. The annoying thing is that you can't even hold down A. You have to mash A. I did beat the Dragon Council. Yes, I beat it on my first try today. And then I got stuck in the epilogue here. I got literally stuck between a kid and no, never mind. I was gonna say, let's try and do it. Yeah, so this kid's walking around, but for some reason, I walked into just a certain position, and it blocked him from moving, I guess, and he blocked me entirely from moving as well. Oh, can I go in here now? I was told to let you in if you showed up. The door is open. Oh, is this the boat? Ah, this is the boat. Wait, what the fuck? How is this the boat? How is... There wasn't a... Oh, I guess there was a bridge, wasn't there? Where are you going? Aren't we taking Babby's ship? Then we should head to that wharf the soldier in town was guarding. Okay, so seriously? They talk as though that you know this is a wharf? There's no fucking way you know this is a wharf. Yeah, it was the classic, honestly, it really was the classic, like, can't beat a boss, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, beat the boss first try, kind of scenario. But like, look. This is stupid. Because if I go over here, which is the... Okay, I guess there's a little bit of water up there, but like, it just looks from down below like it's kind of just next to a small little river. But then you go inside this fucking building, and it's a fucking, like, goddamn indoor dock. Like, this just looks like a little house. It's not even that wide. Look, it's like, I don't know, maybe 20 feet wide at most. Yeah, and it's the fucking purple poison water outside and the nice blue water in here. insofar as time has some Metroidvania elements. Okay, yeah, so the Lemurian ship here. Garrett's got the black orb. Why store the boat underwater? That seems like a bad plan. I don't give a shit what the boat's made out of. Seems like it'd always be better to have it above water. Looks like it's finally time to leave Gondolin. It's so strange, we've been traveling for so long, yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. Are we gonna get a fucking recap? But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? Nope. What did you say? Our next journey? What journey is that? You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? Our promise to Babby. Oh, Lemuria. Yeah, this is like a straight up Golden Sun 2. It's coming soon. Wink, wink. I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? No. Huh? Jenna's gonna be very sad when I tell her what you said. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see. We literally were closer to the ocean when we were at the first lighthouse that we went to. The seas are very rough. Do you think we will be okay? No. Guess it's hard to say. Still, we must go, just the same. Well, shall we then? To sea. Jenna's waiting for us. Boing. This ain't how you drive a boat. Just kind of stand there and watch. Wow, that really was an extremely abrupt ending to this game, honestly. Like, yeah, this was 100%. I know they did run out of time or whatever, like, and they had to split the game up into two. But, like, man, that is an abrupt ending. Because, like, nothing was resolved. Was anything resolved? I guess we killed Menardi and Saturos? Yes, I did indeed change my channel description. Because they changed on Twitter. Because Twitter used to show on the card that shows up when I put in my Twitch URL. It used to show like the title of the stream, but that was never up to date. And then I guess they changed it so that it just shows your channel description. And so then that was actually extremely old. So I updated it to something a little bit more recent. But yeah, we killed the dragon, which was Saturos and Menardi. But like that wasn't really anything. So like basically no plot points were resolved. None of the major ones at least. Other than I guess those two beat us up as kids and then we beat them up as adults and as a dragon. But yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying before, I think like at its core this game is interesting. Like the combat mechanics are pretty good. Although I don't think they were particularly pushed to their limits in any particular way. Yeah, they found Felix and then he was like, actually, no. Actually, I'm going to continue the thing that Saturos and Menardi were doing. But also, like, I mean, Felix, even from the start, he didn't seem like he was just going to come with us. Particularly. But yeah, like, I don't know. The combat system seemed good. But not really pushed to any limits. Which kind of made it seem less interesting than it actually was. The story was acceptable, but the writing was just appalling. Like, they could have just cut out... I bet they could have cut out half of the lines of dialogue, and everything would have been more clear and less annoying. It reminded me... The dialogue reminded me of Mystic Quest in a lot of ways, in the very simplistic way it was written. And, like, there were kind of some, like, overlap in certain things, but not as much as I thought there was. Because at the start of the game, like, we had Jenna originally, and then she was gone, and then we found Ivan, and he joined our party, and then he left our party, and then he came back, and then we found Mia. But then after that, our party never changed again. Like, there was party shuffling happening early on. Guess what's even worse in Golden Sun 2? The writing. Cannot resume your adventure with this data. Yeah, so we'll save this over this one, I guess, because it has no particular purpose. But then, like, the party stopped changing, like, pretty early on, honestly. And so, like, that felt a lot like Mystic Quest, where party members are just, like, coming and going, like, what the fuck? All the time? What the fuck? So this entire chunk of continent just kind of broke off and is floating away? Probably not worse writing, but it is longer. But so that reminded me of Mystic Quest, but then they kind of stopped doing that, so it wasn't as much Mystic Quest after that. But the writing is still kind of Mystic Questy. Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. How can you think about food? Yeah, I probably won't do the sequel, realistically, unless I have some major reason to want to do it. But we will have saved our save data here, so we should be able to do a continue into, we should be able to continue into the second game if we wanted to, or if I wanted to on my own time. I wonder what happened to my brother. Can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? You're so cranky today, Jenna. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix. I mean, I wouldn't put it so black and white. Nothing's pure black or white there. Game was fine. I probably won't bother with the sequel, though, because... yeah. They probably were. I missed them. Astro, Felix. Oh, mysterious stranger here? Oh, wait, no, this guy was with them before. There's something I wish to show you. Walk this way. And he does that silly walk. No, there's Felix and Sheba. Felix! Sheba! Felix, Sheba! They're alive! They're alive! Even there, like, they could have cut out some of those lines, and because they didn't need to repeat that. What is this? Alex, what happened? To be continued. Wow. So yeah, there actually was like about another half hour of stuff there. Yeah, so I can't even load that. I think there's a way, I'm sure, to like bring up, because I think this has a link cable continuation as well as password based. So I'm sure there's a way to get a password to continue into the next game. I'm sure it's in the instruction manual for the second game, how to do it in this one. But yeah, so that's Golden Sun. It was a game. It was fine. It had some good music. not all of it wasn't all amazing. I'm wondering, I'll need to watch the video that I had watched that made me really want to play this game about the music again, because maybe some of it was from the second game. But yeah, it was fine. But I probably won't bother with the second game. So yeah, that's that. We'll start something tomorrow. I was thinking about doing VR. I'll need to test some things before I do that, because I noticed I'm back down to punished speeds again today. So I may not have the bandwidth to literally do that. So I might have to go to just continue whatever our next regular game is. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and good night. And yeah, make sure to get your future game votes in. I know right now actually there's a pretty big tie between like a fuck ton of things with like 1 vote each. So feel free to break the tie however you want. Play Octopath again, yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching, and good night.